Did you see the game last night? Ruben Amorim Sporting absolutely hammered City 4-1. I mean, I can't remember the last time anyone dominated City like that. I know, right? And to think Amorim's coming to us right after the international break. Imagine what he could do with United if he can pull that off with Sporting. He has United fans everywhere buzzing. His team went down 1-0 to City, and I thought, all right, here comes another City blowout, but Amorim's team didn't just sit back, they hit back hard. 4 unanswered goals, that's insane against a team like City. Exactly. And the timing couldn't be better. It was Amorim's last home game for Sporting, and the fans gave him such a big send-off. It's like they know he's heading for something even bigger. Next, he's got an away game at Braga, then it's straight to us. Imagine what he must be feeling. And talk about a statement win. He's coming in with so much confidence, and Victor Gyökeres with the hat-trick. What a performance. Honestly, it was like he overshadowed Haaland completely. Makes you wonder if Amorim might try to bring him to United, right? Yeah, but I heard Gyökeres isn't keen on moving. Still, if Amorim's serious, he could be persuasive after that kind of game. He's shown he can go toe-to-toe with the best, which is exactly what we need. Exactly, United fans need hope right now, and Amorim's just given us a huge reason to dream. He beat Pep City, and not just by sneaking in a goal or two, he crushed them. If he brings even half that fire to United, things could finally be looking up for us. It's exciting, all right? Last night was more than just a win, it felt like a preview of what Amorim could do. I seriously can't wait to see him on the Old Trafford sidelines. Did you realize this is the first time City have conceded 4 goals in a Champions League game since 2016? The last time that happened, it was Barcelona, and Pep was only just starting with City back then. Yeah, that's right. Since then, teams have only managed to get 3 goals here and there, but 4. That's a huge statement, and to think it's Amorim Sporting that did it. 2 penalties helped, sure, but Sporting totally earned that scoreline. United fans are excited, and they should be. But we have to be realistic too. Amorim's been with Sporting for over 4 years, building his system and his players. We can't expect an instant miracle at United. Exactly. Amorim Sporting was a well-oiled machine last night. It took time to build that, and expecting him to replicate it right away at United might be a bit too optimistic. Look, even Ten Hag beat City twice season, but by just 1 goal each time. Right, but it's still impressive that Amorim Sporting pulled off a 4-1, especially as his final home game. Talk about leaving on a high, and United fans would love to see him replicate something like that in his first game with us. Oh, definitely. Imagine Amorim's debut against Ipswich Town with United winning 4-1. That would set the tone. But until then, we just need to keep our hopes grounded. Agreed. Amorim's given us reason to believe, but we have to be patient. If he can build up United the way he did with Sporting, we could be looking at a bright future. Here's hoping. Watching that Sporting game, though, you just feel like he's exactly what United needs. But people were calling this a test for Amorim, like beating City was some final exam he had to pass before coming to United. Totally unfair, right? I mean, Sporting's not even in the same competition as United. By the way, Amorim and Sporting went out there, faced off against City as total underdogs, and showed no fear. They took advantage of transitions like pros and didn't waste a single chance. It was ruthless and beautiful. It really got United fans dreaming. But still, we have to remember, judging Amorim based on this game alone would be crazy. He's built a system at Sporting over years, and that'll take time to bring here too. But there was one clear takeaway for us United fans. That's how he stuck with the 3 at the back system. No surprises there. It's brought him success, and we can expect to see the same at United. Yeah, exactly. It's not so much the formation, but the way players fill their roles within it. Amorim keeps his system flexible depending on the opponent. With Sporting, they're used to controlling possession and pressing forward in the Portuguese league, but against City, they had to adjust. And that's where we got a real look at his style. Against City, where they wouldn't dominate possession like usual, it was all about setting up for counterattacks. But playing from the back against City's pressing almost came back to bite them. It'll be interesting to see if he tweaks that approach at United. City exposed some cracks there, but that's just part of his style we're seeing. He's got the mindset and tactics we need, but the details might shift for the Premier League. Yeah, Sporting kept trying to play out from the back, even when City's press was swallowing them alive. I mean, they were turning over the ball right by their own box so many times, but Amorim didn't tell them to stop, they just kept at it. And then it paid off with that direct ball over City's defense. Once they saw City's high press had a weak spot, they switched it up, went vertical, and started driving their attack through the wings. That pace from Gyökeres and the forwards completely caught City off guard. That's what we've been missing, real in-game adjustments. Amorim doesn't just stick to the same approach when things go south. He's willing to mix it up mid-game, something that Ten Hag got a lot of criticism for not doing. Ten Hag came in and gave us hope for that fluid Ajax-style play, but when things didn't go as planned, he ditched it all. Fans felt like he abandoned that vision he was hired to bring. Amorim, on the other hand, seems really committed to a clear style of play, even if it's a risk. And that's exactly what United needs. We haven't had a real identity in years, just a bunch of different styles patched together from one coach to the next. The fact that Amorim is so focused on his approach despite the growing pains might be what we've been missing. United's finally starting to look more stable with the coaching setup, recruitment, and the backing from above. Amorim will actually get the freedom to build his style into the squad, which didn't really happen with Ten Hag after those first few games. True, remember the Liverpool win? Ten Hag dropped his style and we went on that great run, but as the season went on we lost that identity. Amorim, though, has shown he can maintain a consistent approach but still adapt it to the game at hand. Watching Sporting rip City apart shows he's serious about sticking to his philosophy, but also knows when to adapt. United fans have waited a long time for that sense of identity. If he can bring that kind of game to Old Trafford, we might finally have a team with a clear, exciting style again. All we need is for Amorim to bring that balance, playing from the back where it works, but also being a bit more cautious with high-press teams. United fans have reason to be excited, but we've got to give him some breathing room to settle in and adapt his tactics. This 4-1 win was just the start of something, not the finish line. Let's give him time, and who knows, maybe soon enough we'll be singing his name at Old Trafford too.